Greetings and welcome to Small Business Power, the show that is all about helping you to understand just how powerful small businesses are to be able to create the change we're looking to see in the world. I am Cheyenne Kramer. This is my better half.
Hello, everybody. I'm Don Kramer. Yes, I am her better half.
He's very proud of that, in case you can't tell. But we are a team, and trust me, over and over again, this guy I couldn't live without. There's just no way. He fills the gaps that I couldn't do. There's no doubt about it. So anyhow, today we have a wonderful show for you. Some of you may have heard that we are getting ready in 2023 as part of the We Care Partnerships Network to bring together some expos where we're bringing nonprofits together with for-profit businesses to be able to do more to create change in the world. You know, I think that's one of the myths that we need to bust out here. There's too many small businesses that think they've got to make $1 million before they can start giving back.
They don't have to.
They don't have to. They truly don't. And there are so many ways that the small business community can partner with the community at large right up front. And so today we are very honored to have with us Ms. Barbara Johnson, the Heart-Centered Accountant. And she blew me away when I met her a few weeks ago because she is a rare find indeed. In fact, that she is already doing exactly what we are working on teaching other businesses to do. So welcome, Barbara. Thanks for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, please tell our viewers just a little bit about your background. What were some of the things that happened in your life that caused you first to become an accountant and second to become the Heart-Centered Accountant?
Okay. Well, I was in the military in the Navy and was medically discharged with a disability. Ended up, I couldn't work more than about 20 hours a week. I was having migraines every other day and stuff. A friend of mine introduced me to some therapists at Tierra Madre Natural Therapeutics and said, they might be able to help you. And I'm thinking, okay, right, they can't do that. But they did. The massage therapist, a chiropractor, energy healer, acupuncturist all worked together, and within 6 months I was able to go to college and get a degree and be working full time. While I was working in a game store and helping out at the front, but as a manager, they needed some help in the back doing the bookkeeping, and I found out I loved it. And that in turn helped me decide when I started getting my degree that I wanted to do accounting. And in doing that, I really wanted to give back to the community that helped me so much. And so my primary focus is with holistic health and wellness and heart-centered individuals, people who do what they do because they just want to help somebody else. Yes, they make money at it, but the whole push behind it is they want to help. They want to make somebody better. They want to improve their life. And so to me, that's who I want to help, and that's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out really. And so that's who I focus on.
I love it. I love it.
Very good. Very good.
Yes, that is so awesome. Well, and again, some of the things we're trying to bring to the table for people is to understand that you don't have to be a millionaire in order to be able to give back. Would you share with our viewers a little bit about what is it that you've built into your business to allow you to give back? How does that happen?
Well, for me, my ultimate vision for my business is it's going to be very big, but I'm going to actually end up supporting many child fund children. These are children who, they're in areas and they don't have even clean water and stuff. But with my business right now, even just growing as it is, getting off the ground, I'm supporting 2 child fund children through the business. I write to them and keep up and trying to help them. And I also, ultimately, I'm going to end up supporting 3 missionaries that are full-time in the field, as well as 2 pet sanctuaries one on each coast. And these would be for animals, primarily dogs and cats, but they can be any of them that, are abused, don't have a home, need a place to be fixed up, and then find a loving home to be with them. And so to me, it's giving back. And right now what I can do is, as my business grows, I take on another Child Fund Child in order to help give back to the community and the world at large. So that it's kind of my way of making things better.
I love it. I love it.
Great.
Yes. So it sounds like then that you actually are making monthly commitments then to sponsor a child or whatever. And as your business continues to grow, then you're able to make more of those monthly commitments. Is that correct?
Absolutely. As I grow, it's ultimately I'm going to be supporting 100 or more of those Child Fund children on a monthly basis. Like I said, and as well as the missionaries and the pet sanctuaries. As the business grows, I hope to have more of the pet sanctuaries. However, 2 is the ones I have envisioned right now, one on each coast, to make sure, we get 2 areas of the country being helped. But yeah, as I grow, more and more will be taken on, because I want to give back to the community. I want to help people. I want to help people that help other people. And by doing that, I want to help those children, because the children are our future. It doesn't matter where they are.
Absolutely. That is so amazing. So I mean, I don't know. I get the feeling now you call yourself the Heart-Centered Accountant, which I love that. I'm sure that sparks some questions and comments from people wanting to know how you're a little different in the world versus most of the accountants out there. But I'm curious, I mean, have you ever incorporated into your marketing anything where you let people know about the causes that you support?
Actually, I haven't yet. That is the thing. Other than, when I do one-on-one meetings with different people, what their ultimate mission comes up, as well as I share my ultimate mission, and that is my ultimate mission for my business. I don't, as far as my income, it doesn't need to be that big. However, the business needs to grow big so that I can support more individuals, and that's the fun thing with it. So yes and no in that respect. I love to talk with people, and while talking with people, I do share my vision as well as listen to theirs.
Of course. So, would you say that there are some people that possibly have decided to do business with you just because they're impressed with the mission that you've built in?
Possibly. There are people that like the idea. Heart-Centered, I passionately love what I do. Okay. I get up every morning and I don't feel like I'm going to work, because I enjoy what I do. Every client I have, if they call me on the phone, it's not like, oh, I'm talking to this person again. No, it's, yes, I get to talk to one of my clients. I have questions. They have questions. I want to answer them. I love to help people. On LinkedIn, if you're connected with me, you have questions about taxes, or you have questions about this, message me. Let's talk. I don't mind answering questions. That's the whole point. You don't have to be my client for me to answer questions for you. I don't mind helping out, and I love doing it. It's who I am. And that's why Heart-Centered is who I am, and that's who I want to help.
Yes. And helping the holistic practitioners community, that's something that's very dear to my heart too, because my husband and I have both benefited from that community, and we're grateful that someone like you is out there to make sure that they've got their numbers all in a row.
Right.
Yeah, it makes it easier, because when you're doing and you're helping other people, especially in the holistic area, it's a hard jar to go from, okay, it's a very caring and giving, and then all of a sudden you've got to, okay, now I've got to do the numbers. It's a hard shift. And so if you don't have to worry about that, it's all taken care of. You could just focus on helping those people and doing what you do best. Sharing your gifts with the world. You don't have to worry about, okay, did I pay the taxes this month? Did I pay my estimates? Do I have enough money coming in? You don't have to worry about that. You've got somebody else handling all of that information. You can look and see and just go. and just keep going with what you're doing.
You're helping people to help others and
Mhm.
be good at what they're doing.
Absolutely.
So they don't have that stress of the tax man.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Barbara's got a
Yeah, they
handle.
don't have. Yeah, you don't have that. Don't have that extra stress of, okay, I've got to do this and this and this. Oh no, it's the year end. Where's all those receipts? I know I put them somewhere. It's all taken care of.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And somebody told me the term recently, sustainable giving. And I hadn't heard that before, but that's really what you represent to me is, you've built your business to a certain level and you've decided that, I can take this much from the business each month and be able to, in a sustainable way, continue to give into the community. That is such a powerful concept. I mean, I heard the other day, and some days I hear these things and I don't know who said them. So I kind of just paraphrase and say, thank you for this. But, the whole idea that businesses like yours can do so much more to strengthen the community than just what an individual can do. And that's part of the message that we're looking to put out here in 2023 is small businesses are powerful, and it's time we realized it and we step up to the bar and figure out how are the ways that we can truly help in our community. So there's one other question. You've already told us you've got a big vision. You want to be helping missionaries as well as doing more of the child fund donations, and all of that is beautiful. But here's a question that just popped into my mind, and I'm curious if you've ever considered it. Have you considered the possibility of ever mentoring people in your business?
Actually, I have a masterclass that I give that also follows into a deep dive. There are people who would love to learn to do their own books. Mostly they're just starting out. They can't afford to pay somebody to do their bookkeeping. And so I've got master classes. Now, they're not completely free because anything you get for free, you don't take seriously, but they're
Right.
extremely low cost. And I've made it very easy to afford it. And the master class is 90 minutes, and we go into what things you should be keeping track of. I call it finding money in your books, because there's always expenses that people miss, and I'm finding all the time different things that people, oh, I didn't know I could claim that. Oh, okay, next time I'll do that. Just different things. And so this whole masterclass is built around that, and it leads into a deep dive where it's literally 2 months, 4 sessions, hour and a half long each, of how to set up these things, what things to look for, being able to ask me questions like, okay, I've got my bookkeeping started. Can you look over it and see if I'm right on track with these things? But the biggest thing is if you're going to start a business, get the bookkeeping started right, whether you do it yourself or have someone else. But if you're going to do it yourself, make sure you have somebody that can look over it and check it, and make sure, yes, you're doing fine, keep going. And then my recommendation is, as soon as you can, hire a bookkeeper who can do that for you, so you can focus on what you really want to do instead of the numbers. Not the numbers, the bookkeeping side of things. You always want to keep the numbers in mind, because that's how you grow your business.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that masterclass for sure.
Cool deal.
Helping people get going.
Well, do you have any of those scheduled in the future? I mean, how can people connect with you?
Well, definitely. January 3rd, I have a master class. It's going to be at 4:30 in the afternoon Eastern time. And it's on my website, which is www.kisbaa.com/special. That's Keeping It Straight Bookkeeping and Accounting, KISBAA.com.
I love it.
And so if you go to the /special, it's $27, which normally classes like that go anywhere between $47 and $97. Like I said, it's $27. It's an hour and a half, and I teach you those little things. But January 3rd is my next class, and I'm looking forward to anyone that wants to come have some fun.
Wow, awesome. That sounds amazing. And you're right, that is such a reasonably priced class for sure. And you said it's KISBAA.com?
Yeah, /special.
Slash
So,
special.
right.
Okay.
And that's my website.
Awesome.
So you can actually get in touch with me with the contact form there as well and ask questions, set up a meeting. So
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. You have final thoughts on
No, I think she's doing a fantastic job. I mean, really, it's a win-win situation.
Absolutely. Between the giving back and the big vision, and even providing classes that are reasonably priced so that anybody
Yes.
can get some of her wisdom and knowledge, that's amazing stuff. So we say thank you, Barbara Johnson, for being a shining example of what it means to be, a social entrepreneur. Heart-Centered Accountant is an amazing title for you, and we thank you. And we definitely hope that some folks see this and are inspired to reach out to you, because I don't know, I'm a fan, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yep. And we definitely want to
Fantastic.
see you grow that business
Thanks.
so that you can be able to support more people in the world. That's a beautiful thing.
yeah, that would be the best part. That's the best part of my business. So
Good deal. Well, thank you for being with us here today. And that wraps up our show for today for Small Business Power. And we wish everybody a happy new year, a prosperous 2023. And if you're looking for financial advice and how to get your books in order, don't forget Miss Barbara Johnson. She can help you out.
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. We'll see you again next week on Small Business Power. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.